Welcome to session 17, where we're going to finish off our remaining two terminators. In this session, we deal with the terminator at 180 degrees to make up for the fact that the cotangent will be undefined there. And as we saw previously, in the second half of the year, the sun is shining on the wrong side of the Earth. So we're going to fix that up as well. All right, so now we have to add the second half of the year, but we need to add the June solstice first. So we'll make some space and say x is greater than or equal to -7. And that we will rename to the June terminator. Then we will make another intersection where we say inner Earth intersected with June term. That will become A. So here we will not show the label. We're going to call it June solstice. And the color we will make yellow. And we only want to see it 179 deg is less than or equal to orbit, which is less than or equal to 180 deg, because after that we're going to use another solution. And there we have that, and we will turn off our June term. So we maybe should have been more careful about coordinating our strict inequalities with our less than or equal to, but it goes by in such a flash, I don't think it matters. So now we can go all the way to 180, and we have all of everybody's kicking in, but as soon as we pass 180, we just need one more scenario. So in order to do that, we have our Terminator 1, which we use in the first half of the year. Let's make a Terminator 2. We're going to duplicate the input. Now, when we go to up here, this is our duplicated input. So we're going to make a few changes. We're going to change the sign in the opposite direction. So we will say greater than or equal to. We don't care about the color, but we will change the name now to Terminator 2, Term 2. And that will allow us to make another intersection, which is going to be the intersection of inner Earth, intersect term 2. And we only want that to be true. Oh, we want to rename it. So we want to rename that to Elum 2 for the second half of the year. Elum 2. We want to take away the label, change the color to yellow, and we only want to see that when 180 deg is less than or equal to, or which is less than or equal to 359 deg. So now we should be able to go all the way around. We'll set orbit to 0. We should be able to go all the way around. We have to turn off the Terminator 2. And we can go all the way around. And there's nothing untoward. The only thing is, I will let you do this on your own. When we get to 360, we need to make yet another one just to cover off the section from 359 to 360. But I'll let you do that one on your own. So we're doing quite well. And the next step is to add the North Pole. Now here's a little one item we can just clean up. If you go back into the December solstice in your model, we were missing the 359 to 360. So as soon as you go into the um, advanced tab under settings and click under condition to show object, you will get a copy of the keyboard. And once you click on that, you'll be able to get access to this symbol, which is OR. So you can add 359 is less than orbit, which is less than 360. Don't forget to type 359 deg and 360 deg. So this is what we had originally. If you say OR this, then we will have filled in all the blanks. So that's the end of our Terminators at last, and we're finally ready to move on to finding the North Pole. See you then.